back to Greenhill Today. I'm Lane Herbert.
And I'm Tej Stingra. And in today's episode, we're going to have 3 segments for you.
First, we have foreign exchange student Armin Sommer and his experience on campus so far.
Next, we're going to talk to Emma and Jack Urick and discuss their contributions to the community of Kliptown in South Africa.
And finally, we explore the new high school's block schedule that's going to be implemented next year. This year, Greenhill welcomed foreign exchange student Armin Sommer to campus. He is from Vienna, Austria.
Armin first elaborates on the difference he found between a school in Austria and Greenhill.
My initial impression of Greenhill is great. I like the people, everybody's super friendly to me. Teachers are helpful. Other people are nice. So I really like it, and it's an amazing campus too, which I'm not used to, and so it's a very welcoming change. Greenhill is different from my old school in the way that I can focus more on things that interest me. That wasn't really that possible in Austria, unfortunately. I really enjoy it. Also, I can do things that aren't academic, which isn't possible in Austrian schools, unfortunately. One of the things I can do out of school is, for example, baseball. In Austria, there's no sports in schools. You have to go to a different club. I really enjoy that. I simply have to walk like 300 feet and I'm at the baseball field. Also, things like debate. Debate doesn't exist in Austria at all. That's the reason I took it here, because it's like everybody knows it exists in the US, but we still don't have it in Austria. And simply the possibility of participating in the theater, even if I'm probably not going to do it, is pretty amazing.
Armin also shared with us his excitement and his appreciation of the Hart family, which is his host family this year.
I'm super happy about the host family I got, because they both have been super welcoming, as also supporting with school matters and not school matters. And it's simply, they're super friendly. I have 3 amazing host siblings, with Ben, who's a sophomore, and Jane and Eliza, both going to middle school. And Mr. Lee Hark and Mrs. Marianne Hark, my host parents, are amazingly nice, and it's super awesome so far.
Now we're going to head over to the middle school and interview Jack and Emma Urick on their fundraising project, Caring for Kliptown.
We came up with the idea because my mom and grandmother visited the town in Soweto, South Africa in 2016, and they took a lot of pictures of the kids in the community there, and they brought a soccer ball and I think a scarf for one of the teachers there. And so they came back and showed us all these photos, and it really impacted both of us, because we didn't just want to do something for Arbor Day. It's a project just like a bake sale that, I mean, yes, it will help, but we wanted to do something just a little bit more. Our initial goal to raise money, we thought we were going to raise, our goal was $5,000, and then we ended up raising $27,000. We actually visited the community of Kliptown, and when we arrived, they started by singing a welcoming song to us, and it was really emotional, I think, for all of us, because we realized we spent over a year trying to raise money for this town, and a lot of it went to the preschool, because a lot of the parents at the preschool aren't with the kids during the day because they're working, and so they don't get a lot of attention. And so when we showed up there with all these goodies and things for them, it was just so sad, because giving them one little toy purse or a little toy for the kids was so sad, because they don't ever have any of that in their community.
This inspired me. I guess we were inspired to help our cause, probably just because of a lot of the pictures that we saw from our trip, from my parents' trip to South Africa, and it really wanted to make it. We saw how they lived in Kliptown, and we really wanted to make a change in that community. And so, based on what we saw and what we heard from what happened in Kliptown, it impacted us a lot. So we wanted to try and help them.
This week, high school students tested out the new schedule that will be put into place next year.
This schedule is a block schedule that consists of 3 or 4 class periods, or blocks, and they're 85 minutes each, so instead of the normal 55 minutes for each class that we're used to.
The schedule is supposed to allow for the teachers to go more in-depth during class time and allow for less homework each night.
So now we're going to talk to some high schoolers and see their opinion on the new schedule.
So with the new block schedule, I do find that I have less homework, having less classes in a day, but I feel 85-minute classes do feel a little bit long, and towards the end I think I am like losing my attention and things like that. Especially since like in classes like English, I've had like in the 55 minutes, the first 55 minutes we do our class things, and then the last half an hour we're mostly just doing homework. And I feel like if the school is gonna extend the periods, then so that we can be with the teacher the whole time, we should be doing things of, I guess, more substance rather than just doing homework.
I like the new schedule or one we're trying out this week because I like that we have class every other day instead of every day. It gives us more time to do homework. And I don't mind the 85-minute classes because as long as we're doing something, I mean, it's fine. It doesn't really feel much different to me. Yeah, so far I like it, and I like that we had like the community time today or club so we can do kind of whatever. Yeah.
I was a little skeptical about the block schedule at first, but now that we've been trying it out, I actually kind of like it. I think that it's given me less homework, and I also really like how I have more time to go to different clubs and to eat lunch properly. But I'm still a little doubtful about the 85-minute classes. I'm sure that the teachers are going to do their best to keep things interesting and keep us engaged, but I think that I might need like a break every once in a while because 85 minutes can be kind of long, and I'm not sure if I have the attention span for that.
Thank you so much for tuning into Greenhill Today this week.
And as I said in the last episode, if you have any ideas for segments or stories you'd like to see in the next episodes, please don't hesitate to email Lane or I.
We really want to be the voice of the student body, and we can only accomplish that if you email us.
Alright, that's it for our second episode of the year. We'll see you next time
On Greenhill Today.